Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a 2025 psychic prediction. This is going to be a fully channeled message. As you know, I'm a psychic medium, and this will be a fully channeled message as to what Spirit wants to share with you, what may be coming in your way in the following months into the next year. Love, life, career, finances, health, anything that comes in, take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everyone else. I hope you enjoy your prediction, and welcome anybody. Welcome to everybody that's new. I'm so grateful that you're here. Let's call in our spirit guides and let's take a look at the cards and see what Spirit wants for you. Spirit, please share with me for my Scorpios. What do we have? What is coming for us in the year ahead? I am listening for you now. I have friendships. Okay, friendships. How about some new friendships? Developing friendships, adding some people to your life. They're saying opening your heart. So it's not just loving relationships. Some of you could be, I'm really not even interested in that, but I'd love to have a couple of new friends that I can hang out with or that I could rely on or trust. So maybe Spirit's bringing you some loving friendships, and that's always nice. I mean, at any age, it doesn't matter. It's nice to, have a new friend, a real friend. I have money. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I have money coming in. All right. A sense of security or a feeling of security. For some of you, it came into me as Social Security for some reason. Maybe this is the year you're collecting Social Security, but it is a feeling of more abundance coming in, increasing my finances, or being in a better financial position. So that could be really important moving ahead. And I have heaven. Now that's coming into me as a loss, unfortunately. It could be somebody that they could be older and it's their time. Okay. We all know that everybody has a loss at some point. And they're sharing with me, it's not unexpected. It's not a sudden loss. It's somebody that we kind of knew their time was coming. We just didn't know when. But we also believe that they're with their spouse, or they're with their family member, even a child that they may have buried years ago. So there's a feeling of comfort knowing that they're all together. So I'm going to say it that way. But Spirit doesn't share with me, of course, who or when a loss, but it's more of a feeling of the cycle of life, and it's okay. We were expecting it and we're accepting of it. It's always sad, but sometimes it's almost a blessing. Sometimes it's a blessing if somebody's been, hanging on for a long time and it's been hard. So let's see what they have. I have an 8 of Swords. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a King of Cups. And I have a 7 of Cups. For those of you that are in the job market, I feel a change coming possibly for some of you in August. Those 8s came into me as August very clearly. That the kind of work that I've been doing, I feel like has been holding me back. It hasn't, I'm not growing, I'm not learning. Maybe I don't like my boss. But I do feel a change. If I'm going to change, it would be in the late summer, early fall, something along those lines. And it's something that I like doing. I do look at a lot of options. I talk to a lot of different people. I make a really good choice for myself. So I feel like it's time for a change for somebody, and it's okay. But they're going to give you a lot of possibilities of where to move next. But that's maybe where we got that money card, is that the money increases. We get, it's a better job. We get a higher salary. We get benefits, something along those lines. I have an Emperor. Yeah, it's a better position. It's a better position. It's somebody who is Ace of Swords. This is what you've been asking for. It's a little bit of that just came into me as a gift. I also see that the strength in the reason why they're hiring you is your communication skills. They're saying talent, okay, that you have some talent in your career, that you're actually good at what you do. They see that. It's very crystal clear to them. They're saying that it's a hard decision. I always feel like that it's like a double-edged sword with that sword, like it's got a lot of pros and cons, but the pros outweigh the cons is how it's coming in. It's a Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you feel lucky, okay, that something came along, a little bit of a right time at the right place, the same way as you would feel with a soul energy. And maybe that new friendship is coming in with a new opportunity. So you change jobs, you change something, you move into a different department within the job that you're at, and you make some new friends. And the friends become lifetime friends, Spirit's saying that there really is a strong bond there. And you just really feel at home, they're saying. So if you're not where you feel like you're supposed to be, career-wise or job-wise, we may have a shift. Okay, so we'll just put that out there. I have a Hermit. Clarification on my Hermit, please. I have a Knight of Wands. And I have a Ten of Swords. It's coming into me as saying goodbye to somebody who you actually were in love with for whatever reason, that you're realizing that they're not enough for you, or they aren't going to be good enough for you for some reason, or something happened. But I do feel like that Knight of Swords is moving forward. I do feel like I'm not hesitating. I'm not looking back. It would be, I dumped them for good reason. Like, that's how it feels. Like I had to, even if it means I'm going to be alone, I told this person, no, I'm not doing that, or you crossed the line, or we're done. So sometimes we do end relationships for good reasons, and it's to defend ourselves and protect ourselves. But they're also putting a lot of energy in the other areas of your life, which is more of a material world security. So maybe that's what you really need right now. And I always feel like Spirit takes care of what you need the most. So that's, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. They're trying to make you more secure going into the new year. There's a sense of the relationships will work out. There's a sense of, yeah, you'll have a relationship. Yes, you'll have another relationship, something like that. But it's more of a sense of we're trying to steer you in the direction of that you're in a better place financially. And they're showing you over and over again as a Scorpio that you don't want to waste your time, that you're not going to waste your time with somebody. So you are very adamant that you're making the right decision, is how I feel. I have a Page of Pentacles, some new ways of making money. Could be a new stream of income. Could be another way to make income, starting a small business, a second job, part-time job, working out of the house. It could be just another stream of income. And I have a Knight of Cups. And this is coming into me as I'm moving on, and I have no doubt in my mind I'm going to find someone else. This is my Prince Charming coming in. So sometimes people do you a favor, and that's how I feel right now. I feel that, you were smart enough to say goodbye, and you're going to look back, and this is going to be the type of year where you look back and say, they did me a favor, because otherwise I wouldn't have met you. So it's one door shuts and another door opens. That it feels really big like that. That you can see it crystal clear. That had this not happened, you would never be where you are today by the end of the year. Don't give up. 7 of Wands. Don't give up. Don't give up on believing what it is that, they're saying, keep fighting for it. Keep fighting for you. Okay. Keep fighting for what it is that you want. And, we're well on our way there. Okay. Let's see what else they're saying. I have a doorway. Did I just say when one door shuts, another door opens? Thank you, Spirit. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. I feel that there's something going on with a shift in energy around work or career or something along those lines that introduces you to new people, introduces you to new friendships. It may introduce you to this new romantic connection, but it's definitely a feeling of whoever did me a favor or whatever choices I'm making is that, you know, luck. I feel lucky because I'm definitely opening up a door to potential. They just said, you know, a greater potential. And whatever that means to you, whether it's money or love, but it's a greater potential to be more content or happier, or my lifestyle, something like that. You're gaining time, they just said. So maybe you'll work for yourself. Maybe you won't work as many hours, something like that. I have secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. I'm going to put this over here with this Ten of Swords because I feel like you're a Scorpio. Nobody can get away with anything with you. Okay. It's like you see right through them, and it's who are they kidding? So you catch them at their game. Spirit just said, you call them out on something, and, there's no secrets. They may think that you don't know what's going on, but you absolutely will. So just don't worry about, I believe the truth always comes out. And I believe you'll see, quote unquote, the dark side of somebody or the bad side somehow. And I think it's going to be crystal clear to you. A twin flame. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin. It will guide you towards them. We could have a big twin flame reunion this year. We could have somebody that's either coming back around or somebody coming in for the first time in this lifetime. That is definitely a very magnetic connection. And they're saying it's almost like a wow, okay? Like this person wows you, or you're not expecting this, okay? You are going along with your little life, your big life, and everything's kind of working out. Maybe we have a new opportunity, a better opportunity, but bigger potential. And then all of a sudden, I feel like this, surprise energy comes into your year. They're saying in the middle of the year. I'm going to put it towards June. I feel a very strong energy around like May, June even. So I'm going to put some kind of shift at that timeline for you. Big shift, an attraction. You are attracting the right person into your life. They have taken notice of you. All right. They are attracted to you, but it's a physical attraction, but it's more of an energetic attraction to me. If it's a soul connection. So it could be, I don't know why I have to talk to you. I don't know why I have to walk across the room and talk to you, but I do. I don't know why I felt so drawn to reach out to you and say hello, but I did. So there's this almost compulsion energy of something told me. Something told me to go there tonight. Something told me to make sure you're going to that party, or make sure that you stop there, and you stop there, and then that's how you meet your person. So it's almost like that, that divine voice that comes in and says, you've got to go. You got to go. And there's a reason. I have a Two of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Swords. I have a Three of Swords. And I have a Hierophant. A couple things came into me. First of all, you deserve more, and you know you deserve more, and you're not going to settle for less. This broken heart, I feel like I am aware of it. Okay. That broken heart could be a loss, like we said, you spirit, and a loss, somebody's passed away this year, or a feeling of I had to cut somebody away. I had to say goodbye. And then the Two of Pentacles is a feeling of a choice with the opportunity that might be coming towards you, that maybe you have a couple job offers and you have to choose between two. And you go back and forth with which one's better. There was something connected to that about time, that either it's a better schedule if you work like an off schedule, like night hours, or that one of those later shifts, maybe the opportunity puts you onto an earlier shift. It could, I felt like it was connected to time. Like the difference is, yes, there's more money, but there's also the schedule is better. There's something about the scheduling. So that could be the deciding factor. It just works for you and your family better and your lifestyle. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Page of Pentacles. I have a Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. And I have a Six of Pentacles. This is coming into me more along the lines of, they just said the word building to me. So it would be somebody who is building a business or wants to start a business or work for themselves. And you feel like that's something that you've always wanted to do. And that Six of Pentacles is a giving card to me. It's like, I want to help people. I want to give to others. I feel like I'm being called to do it. So maybe you feel like you're being called to help others in some way. And that's this, they're saying that's the changes that you seek inside. How do I use that? How do I become that? How do I be a better version of myself? They just said. So some of you may be called to be helpers. You may be called to be light workers, would be the best way for me to say it. And maybe you're just seeking that right now. You're seeking, how do I become that? How do I do that? I don't know where to start, but the answers will come, Spirit's saying. If it's meant to be, and that's what they want you to do, then they'll put people in front of you that will guide you, and the answers will come. So, but you could be asking yourself what my higher purpose is, and maybe some of those answers are going to come this year, that you are opening up more, you're more spiritual, you're starting to see what Spirit has for you. And maybe it's a greater purpose than what you're doing. And it may be opening up this year or revealed to you this year. Beautiful. I have security, planning for the future, a long-term career. This feeling of I'm not going to, you're not going to give up your day job if you have a day job. But it is a feeling of a better job. It is a feeling of ascension and moving up or shuffling to a different position for better pay. Could have benefits, 401k, could just be retirement plan, something like that, healthcare that you don't have now. But it's for definitely a better reason. So it's planning for your future. Absolutely. So you're thinking ahead. I have opening. Bloom where you are planted. Use your gifts. Spirit work. Your plan is unfolding. So some of you could be feeling like, I do feel like a light worker, and I do feel that I am being called to help others, and I don't know how. Okay, I don't know who, and those answers will come to you. All right. When Spirit is ready for you to do the work, you will know crystal clear that that is what you're meant to be doing. And it's almost like a bulb goes off. And that's why they call it calling. It's like you're being called to do the work. So some of you may be starting to feel that and wondering, like, what does this mean? That's nice. Ascending, floating to the top. promotion, even a spiritual ascension. So I'm going to put it in both. You know, we could be doing better in our material world, but we could also be having more of a spiritual ascension as well. And I have construct, a tower of power. I'm building. They had said I'm building, right? So you want to build. I feel like you're building for your future. You're planning for your future. Like this could be the year that you are finally able to sock some money away, that you buckle down and you start a savings account. And I don't care if it's, you know, a minimum amount each week. It's that you do it and you're proud of yourself by the end of the year because you saved X amount of money, you paid off some debt. You know, maybe this is a year that you get your arms around some of the things that you've been struggling with. My credit card bill's too high, or I want to cut down on my spending, whatever it is. But I feel like you're more in control of your finances, and I feel like your financial situation has improved somehow. So let's see what else they're saying about that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a key. Yeah, there's the stepping stone. You'll be guided. You will resolve your current situation work-wise, find unique ways to stand out, a new opening with more job security. So again, I did have I have a lot of energy around you for a relationship for some reason in like mid-year, May, June, July, something like that. And then I have a kind of shift again, heading into late August, September, October, maybe, with some other, I feel like 2 shifts going on around you energetically. So we'll just keep our eyes open around those months. Maybe that's when things really will happen and something does change. I have cutting ties. You're going to say goodbye. You've either said goodbye to this person already and you still are working on just getting rid of the residue of that connection. You could have a karmic tie with this person. You could want to burn a bridge so that this person doesn't ever come back into your life. You finally block them, or you finally don't allow them to communicate with you anymore on some level. So it could be, I'm done. I'm just so done. I'm not wasting any more time on you. I have movement. You will make good progress now. You'll be able to overcome any obstacles. Big leaps forward are possible. I like the big leap. I like this feeling of, because it feels like a leap of faith also. It feels like I'm willing to risk it all. I believe in myself. I'm not holding back. I'm tired of struggling. I'm digging in. I'm achieving something. So I like the big leap because sometimes that's what it takes. It just takes a belief in ourselves to say, I can do this. You know, what's holding me back? Sometimes it's just our own inner voice that holds us back, but nothing else. I have a gift. You are uncovering new talents. I love this. You will land new work or a better position. You will get more money. So identify who you are, what you're good at, and use it. Okay. Everybody has gifts. Everybody has talent. So use it. Whether it's, you know, you're really great with numbers, you're a whiz kid, you're techie, you have a great personality, you get along with everybody, you're a born leader, you are very intuitive, something like that. But everybody has gifts. So identify what your gifts are and just, you know, put it out there. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to, they're showing me the invisible crown. Don't be afraid to walk around with your invisible crown, okay? And just kind of show off, you know, without being obnoxious, I guess. But show your stuff. Show your stuff. You got a lot to offer. I have a 10 of cups. Beautiful. I have a page of cups, new love, new feelings, leading to happiness. Ace of swords, somebody being honest with you. Somebody being honest with their feelings by the end of the year, being truthful, honest, being there for you. And I have a Queen of Pentacles, and you feel secure in this connection. It just came into me as somebody did you a favor, something happened, you pushed them away. And then what did they say earlier? When one door shuts, another door opens. So, boy, this is a great reading for everything happens for a reason. And it's only going to be when you look back. You know, when you look back on this whole year, you're going to say, oh, yeah, now I see it. That's why this happened. That's why it unfolded this way. So this is a great reading for that because, and they're saying just trust us. You know, just trust us. Trust that we know where we're guiding you to. Trust that things will all work out for the better, something like that. I have a 3 of Swords. You could be hurting right now. Maybe they're trying to heal you. Maybe they're waiting until maybe you need until May or June of this year. You're not quite ready for another relationship, that you're healing that broken heart, and you're doing some work along that area of your life. But you're going to pick yourself back up, and you're finding some kind of inner strength that you haven't maybe felt for a long time. And they're saying you believe in yourself again. You have a higher value of yourself. Maybe that's something that you've been working on. You're not deflated by any chance. So it is a feeling of maybe I've been really emotional lately, but I know that I'm going to survive. I know that I'm surviving no matter what. Maybe it's been hard. 5 of Wands. A little bit of my head is spinning with a lot of different directions of what I should be doing or shouldn't be doing. A little bit of a confused feeling that there could be a couple things going on in your life that aren't working out right now. You could be struggling a little bit with your job. You could be struggling a little bit with a situation, with a person, and you could be like, nothing's going my way. All of that is going to shift. All right. And I feel like something is going to be taken away. And then it's a sense of now I know why. And then it starts to work out for the better. So sometimes we got to go through something to get to the other side. And that's probably what's going to happen. I have a Death. Again, yeah, so we're going to have to go through something. We're going to have to go through something for every ending, there's a new beginning. They did just say a physical birth also, not for all of you. You're not going to go out and have a baby, but there could be somebody in your life that's very close to you, a sibling, a niece or nephew, a child, one of your children. You could become a grandparent this year. But it did come into me as a birth. Okay, so it really, for whatever reason, my Scorpios, there's a very true feeling of the circle of life, that there's a loss in the family this year and there's a birth in the family this year. And you kind of all look at each other and go, this is kind of crazy, you know, but it's not a coincidence. It's the circle of life, and you guys are just a living example of it. And I feel that you're all going to just look at each other and go, you know, and I feel like it's both within a very short period of time that, you know, it just is, you can't help but think, you know, we lost someone, but this beautiful baby just came into our life at about the same time. So it's a little bit surreal to many of you. All right. And I have a 6 of Swords. That's coming into me as I'm pushing through some fear. I'm pushing through, where do I go from here? Or I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. And if you don't have the answer and you don't feel like you're being guided today, then keep doing what you're doing until you get the answers, until all of a sudden it comes into you and you say, now I know what I should be doing. It just feels right. It feels like I'm ready, something like that. But you could be pushing through some fears and just wanting your life to be better and improve, and it will. It will. So that's what you have to just think about. And I have a 6 of Cups. That came into me as everything I ever hoped for. A little bit of, this is what I've always wanted. So what is it that you want? What is it that you're asking Spirit? And I have an Emperor. There's a security. I'm going to say that if you have some financial fears right now, I think that it's almost a, I don't know. It just feels better. I feel like I'm in a better place. I mean, maybe this was a really, really difficult year for you financially for some reason. And next year is going to be so much better. You're going to have pulled yourself out of something. You'll have paid down a debt. Maybe you paid off a car. Maybe you reduced your overhead somehow. But I feel like it's just going to be a better year overall. Maybe you'll have some breathing room, Spirit just said, something like that. Yeah, look at an Ace of Pentacles. They definitely want you to know that you're going to have a better year materialistically. Okay, where we have hope for a new love or a more committed love, something like that. But I feel like the biggest change this year is going to be a sense of security. There's something that has shifted around you. There's more money coming in, or there's something that you are set your mind to, and it could be savings. It could be that, I wanted to pay off I got 4 credit cards, 3 have small balances, but this is the year I want to pay off all 3 of those and be done with them. It could be like a goal like that. But I do feel that abundance, that is the Ace, that is being handed to you, an opportunity. What did they say? An opportunity for greater potential is what they said earlier. And then this feeling of a big leap forward, a leap of faith, when I took that leap, new doors of opportunity opened to me. So sometimes we just have to take that step, right? We have to just take that step. So before we end, I want you to ask yourself a question, like, what is it that's most important to you heading into 2025? And what is it that you want Spirit's guidance with, or what is it that you're asking Spirit for the most? And then we're going to get a couple of answers for that and see if that helps guide you. So think of your question, get your question in your head, and let's see what your answers are. I have ask your angels, of course. Ask. You got to ask. Ask for exactly what you want. Be very specific in your manifestations. It's important. I have listened to your intuition, which they had said earlier. They wanted you to follow that. And one more. And I have if you believe. Take that leap of faith. There's something going on with you guys in particular, that when one door opens, one door closes, another door opens. So they want you to definitely believe that good things happen to good people, right? So we're going to put this out into the universe. I think you're going to have a great year. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. How beautiful. And I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like, subscribe, ring the little bell. If you'd like to leave a comment, I'd love to know, what connected to you. I would love that. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website link below, KathyMamolen.psychicmedium.com. In the meantime, have a great day, and thank you for being here. And we'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.